What we doing? I'll tell you what we doing. We about to be hit with the biggest recession triggered by tariffs that this generation has ever seen. The trucking industry is critical to the U.S. logistics, faces significant challenges as tariffs disrupt trade, particularly with China. A sharp decline in container ship voyages from China is expected to reduce freight volumes. And I was just saying the other day that the volumes was down. I really want to say I believe we was on a quarter tank. You know how your gas, you got your gas tank, and you from the full to the empty, we on a quarter tank. That's where we at right now. A sharp decline in container voyages from China, thereby lowering demand for trucking services. We ain't gonna even need this many trucks on the road no more. Imports accounts for an estimated 20% of U.S. trucking volumes, so a decline in imports will have a significant impact on the industry. With fewer goods to transport, carriers will face workloads and unutilized fleets, forcing them to cut labor costs. That means cut you, the driver, if you're a company driver. Apollo predicts that the domestic freight activity will sharply slow by mid-May. Sharply. We finna like, I guess you could say we like going down a hill or going down a mountain with a heavy load. You know how you go down a mountain with a heavy load and your truck sliding down the hill real fast? That's what we facing right now. We just don't feel it yet. With mass layoffs likely to follow as firms strive to maintain financial stability. The slowdown in trucking will put a lot of pressure on trucking companies. I said the other day, there's going to be a lot of trucking companies finna bite the dust, guggling water. The retail sector is also bracing for substantial layoff. The department stores, the little mom and pop stores, small restaurants. Tariff will cause supply chain disruption, leading to inventory shortages, especially for goods from China. Man, we get all our goods from China. This is what, is killing us. China. The tariff-driven slowdown could lead to stagflation, stagnant growth combined with high inflation, according to Apollo's analysis. Unlike typical recessions where falling demand reduces inflation, trade disruptions are expected to drive up costs. We're already getting ripped off. Now we're finna get double ripped off. Federal Reserve surveys indicate rising prices across supply chains, squeezing consumers' purchasing power as income stagnant. How you gonna go out and buy something you ain't even got no money? How you gonna do it? Man, this thing it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly. I hope it don't. I really don't. Because we had a dire situation here in America, man. And honestly speaking, I don't know if the tariffs really is a good thing or a bad thing. I just know that America been paying tariffs for decades. Now we want it back, and we can't get it back. They don't want to give it back to us. Not saying that I'm, for Trump or anything like that, man, but if you constantly taking from somebody, at some point you got to give back. Declining consumer confidence is mirrored by reduced corporate spending and investment. Apollo warns that rising prices and sluggish growth will heavily burden businesses and consumers. We're already heavily burdened. You gonna put more on us? This how you feel about us, huh? We just peasants. A mosquito. A fly. That what we is, a fly. This stagnation scenario poses policy changes as traditional monetary tools may struggle to curb inflation while supporting growth. Man, if you know how to, anybody know how to grow their own crop? Boy, the time is now. Learn how to grow. And depend on the rain to grow it, because it might get to the point they might shut the goddamn water off. Thing might get so critical. You might have to catch the rainwater with 5-gallon buckets. It's very disturbing, ladies and gentlemen. Back at you with another one. Please subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video.